Mark Megan's Weekly Roast. Proudly supported by Cialis for Men. Erectile dysfunction? It's nothing to be ashamed of. Have a quick, discreet chat with your pharmacist about Cialis for Men. 10mg film-coated tablets, which contains tadalafil. Now available without prescription in pharmacies nationwide. Find out more at www.cialisformen.ie. To be taken at least 30 minutes prior to anticipated sexual activity. Always read the label. GoLoud.
Welcome back to the Weekly Roast. How's it going, guys? How the hell are you? How are your heart? Different one. How are your hearts? And of course, how are your breads? Bakery related. Guys, Mark Megan's Weekly Roast is proudly brought to you by Cialis for Men, helping you get and keep an erection whenever you need it. I am so happy to be working with the brand that will help men. Not just with their erections, but in realising that there is nothing to be embarrassed about. Nearly 3 in 10 males have experienced ED, but only 1 in 4 are comfortable discussing it. Let's change that mystery, Michael. Cialis for Men is now available without prescription from pharmacies nationwide. All it takes is a quick chat with your pharmacist and you're off to the races. It'll be quiet too, just, "Oi, Greg, any chance?" Just to be taken at least 30 minutes prior to anticipated sexual activity, contains tadalafil. Always read the label. Welcome to the table, Mystery Mick. It's time for fables about the rich. Gyaldem and Dalkey, let's go. Good God.
Good God is right.
The hairs inside my nostrils are quivering because what can only be described as curdling cream from a raspberry torte is it like snaking up, like a cartoon pie.
Yeah.
When it's left on the windowsill, okay? And there's like a sleeping dog in the yard, and the smoke goes up from the pie and sort of snakes through the air and forms like a pattern and goes along and then literally goes up into the dog's nostrils. That's me now, but with beetroot and dick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What is this podcast anymore?
When you got this message, did you think this is where it was going to end up?
3 weeks ago. Is it 3 weeks ago?
I think it is 3 weeks ago.
You receive a random DM on a Sunday saying, "Mark, do you think it's outrageous for my sister-in-law to expect us to give €1,000 each for her husband's 40th birthday present, which is an expensive watch, in lieu of a trip? And now I'm going to get some sort of belated lactose intolerance due to this custardy slop." Guys,
it hasn't aged well.
It's aged worse than the opening scene of Bridget Jones's Diary. Do you remember that? She's lighting the gas on the oven. She's about to blow the apartment up, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is the 90s. Mental health doesn't exist." It didn't age. It aged worse than Little Britain.
Yeah. Oh.
Still funny though.
Still.
The thing is, no, something's not funny. Absolutely, no. And I don't abide. Yes. However, much like the Bridget Jones thing, it was a different time.
It was.
I do not believe in this raking up old graves and finding things 20 years ago that were inappropriate. They were, but there was a cultural context back then that led us down the garden path. We didn't realise it was inappropriate.
I'm with you.
It's not like, was it, who did Bridget Jones? Was it Winklebottom or who directed with...
I haven't a clue.
Well, either way, it's not like it was done from a cynical perspective.
No. It was light-hearted, there was a time and place for it.
Yeah, there was. Anyway, look, speaking of, out of that oven into this oven.
Oh, I love it.
Here we are. Guys, the finale. It's been an unusual few days. I just will say this as well. If you haven't, I'm getting messages from people saying, I've been off the phone for the last week. What's this? Just listen to the podcast. Listen to the previous one. Listen to, if you haven't caught up yet, this is the third and, dare I say, final instalment in the sister-in-law drama. How do I begin this? The pie, the tart, we're going to do a live tasting, but that's going to have to wait because my stomach is genuinely
Oh, we won't be able to talk afterwards.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't think so.
I am more nervous than a prodigious acting child who's been accepted into Kevin Spacey's one student only summer drama program in fucking the Hamptons in his hut. No? Niche. Anyway, guys, it's been okay.
I've never ever received such a public interest or like response. Like it has just
it's captured the
encapsulated.
eyes, the ears, and the bellies of the nation. The last 24 hours in particular have been interesting because I met Jane.
Oh my god.
So,
Okay, come on.
Well-
Tell us how it was.
I've got a lot of questions about this encounter.
Okay.
Were they loaded? A lot of people interested in the financial element.
And the looks.
The looks as well.
I'm very interested. Yeah, let's start with the financials.
Well, firstly, I'm obviously not going to reveal where they live.
Yes.
But it's in Dalkey, right? And it's in... I'd never actually been up to... Dalkey is a mental place in terms of... There's the village and all the rest, but then there's the hills where there's these insane houses. And then even within that, there's like these random... It's almost like Beverly Hills, where there's these random side laneways that don't look like they lead to anything. And all of a sudden there's this, absolute massive mansion or whatever.
Yeah.
So when I went up yesterday, there was a moment when I was driving out, I was like, this is a piss take. I genuinely was like, I'm going to arrive now and fucking Carl Mullen's going to jump out with a beard on him and Dunnican will be season 2 of the Bull Irish. Do you know what I mean? I was like, this is definitely... It's almost too weird. Like, I'm driving out, it's a Sunday evening, I'm driving out to a woman's house to collect a tart. And she's acting like this is the most normal thing in the world. I was quite nervous, like.
Were you?
Yeah, I was. I was nervous in a sort, not in a horny way, but like, obviously not.
Why would it be
I'm a
horny?
married man on the precipice of expecting a child. But like, I was just nervous, like, it was all a bit weird.
Did you have to like call up to a gate and kind of do the whole thing?
No, so you drive, I thought I'd gotten, she was like, it's on X Street, right?
Okay.
It's up near the, like, what's it, Killiney Hill?
Yeah.
It's near there, but I'd never been to even this road because I was like, I hadn't heard of it, but I'd heard of the main sort of road, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
And then she was like, keep driving and then take a left. And I was sort of like, here, they're having me on. And then I was like, oh wow, you turn down and very much sort of concealed by trees. There's a gate, electric gates, rang, it didn't answer for like 10 minutes.
Oh wow.
So I was like, this is a piss take. Again, I just kept waiting for and I was sort of suspicious, like looking over my shoulder, waiting for Ashton Kutcher to leap out of a bush. Too busy defending sex pests, though, I suspect.
Oh wow, yeah.
You and Mila Kunis, dirtbags. Look them up if you haven't heard about that
yeah.
one. Nevertheless, I'm standing in Dalkey and I'm waiting, okay? And then a door comes in the intercom. I would say Eastern European accent.
Oh.
Which I know is not Jane.
Interesting, okay.
Because I've spoken to Jane.
Yeah.
I know her accent. We all know her accent. It's very much South Dublin.
South Dublin, for sure.
So anyway, and she's like, Mark. So I'm like, okay, it's on. So I go to the door and I get introduced to this person. Won't say her name, but she clearly works for Jane.
Okay.
In the house as a sort of cleaner. Okay.
Big house, like would it require like not
It's
like help?
Yes.
Okay.
Like it's probably one of the most outrageous homes I've seen.
Oh really?
Well, I've never seen a house like it in Dublin in terms of it's really modern, but it's massive and it's like a bungalow but really long.
Okay.
And loads of like it's just insane. It's
like
like
those like footballer houses, like the kind of
well, no, because it's classy. So it's like it's not fucking crushed velvet and Rohypnol. Do you know what I mean? The two must-haves in every footballer's gaff. Nevertheless, it's just like insane.
Okay.
And the front doors are like two massive wide, not like old school, like modern, like door. It's just very bizarre. And
that's helpful though, because I think that speaks to again the level of affluence we're dealing with. Because I don't think a lot of people struggle to connect with like the idea that 9 or 8 grand is a surmountable amount of money.
I would say the tiles and the gateway are probably cost 9 grand.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Like they're obviously ludicrously loaded.
Yeah.
So anyway, now Nadal is nowhere to be seen.
Right.
He's awful. Me just hating him for no reason is the least warranted or justified dislike in this whole debacle. The biggest injustice is the Spanish husband getting repeatedly roasted by me.
Watch and just getting bullied.
He's done nothing. He's had a terrible birthday, and now he's been broadcast onto one of the biggest podcasts in the country. And getting rinsed.
Yeah.
Anyway, I speak to person at the door who won't say her name.
Fair enough, yeah.
I ascertain that she works for Jane. She's like, Jane will be here in a second. Grand. Doesn't really invite me in.
Oh.
It's sort of like I'm hovering there. Like, this is a bit unusual, because it is unusual.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I just hear, come on in there. And I'm like, where? Sort of like, it's like, have you ever seen that To Catch a Predator? I'm upstairs getting dressed. Like, I was waiting. I was like,
just Chris Hansen gonna pop out.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a seat there, Mark?
I'm waiting for somebody to jump out and be like, sit down there, please, Mark. But it's like, come on in. So I like look around and massive open plan. Like basically you turn left and it's quite long, the house.
Okay.
With this like massive open plan living room, glass. They've almost got like rainforest style it's mental. It's just,
Jesus.
It's really gorgeous. And then like into this insane kitchen at the end, sea view. Like genuinely piss take.
Yeah,
like absolute.
Like 1%. Like,
I've never been in a house like it. It was insane. So and then enter Jane. Man, now obviously like I'd seen her on the Zoom a couple of weeks ago, so I knew she was like whatever, attractive. But again, not relevant to this. At the time I was like, yeah, whatever, like you're not noticing that sort of a thing.
Yeah, okay.
At the time I was just interested in the watch. But I suppose I wasn't prepared for it to be this like glamorous sort of.
I'm with you.
Not that it matters, by the way.
No. But there has been a lot of public interest.
But she was like beautiful. She looked like she was in her 40s. What's a good comparison? She sort of looked like. Do you watch The Chase?
Yes.
You know The Beast. What? What's the laughter about, Chief?
Shut up.
No, she sort of looked like Hayley Atwell.
Okay.
Anyway, very attractive woman.
Yeah.
Had more jewellery on than a pervert after a week in Burning Man. In terms of like, she had bands, but like gold,
Bangles
not
and-
like hippie ones. Like just like, you know, when you see someone like mega rich and they've just literal Don King levels of jewellery.
Yeah.
So anyway, she's just like, how are you? Really casual, really normal. Like this is the most amazing thing. And she was like, you met, and then mentioned the woman's name, and I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, she's great. She helps us out. And I was like, great. And then she sort of, when I say waved her off, was like, see you later to your one. And your one waved goodbye to me. Now, I could be going completely insane.
Right.
Far too late for that, I suppose. And you're probably going to think I'm taking the piss, but I swear this is true.
Go on.
When your one, who we'll call Hilda, when Hilda waved goodbye, I'm almost certain there were stains of red on her fingertips.
No way.
I genuinely think so. Like, Jane did not look like a woman who had just quit. Because I was originally supposed to be collected in the morning, but she kept pushing it back.
Okay.
That's why I was like, this is all a scam. This is a fugazi. Yeah. But then it was like, all of a sudden the phone went at like 4 o'clock and was like, can you come over now? And I was like, well, yeah. So I came over. So anyway, she was very casual. Like, really cool, attractive woman, you know, very nice. No, as I use this word, normal, very liberally, but like nothing.
Very affluent, but hospitable, normal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. She's like, come in there, and went in, grand, and she's like, do you want a coffee? And I was like, no, like, no, because this is all mental. Like, and also, like, you've been described as horse-faced fanny lip. And you've also described your sister-in-law as a silverback. So, like, this whole thing, it was like...
Was she horse-faced?
No. The lips, the horse, the face, it was all very human-like.
Okay, it was all above board, yeah.
You know, they were the only lips that I saw. Like, this is just... I was sort of, for that, I'll be honest, like, I wasn't cool. I was nervous. Because I was like, this is all... How am I standing in a strange millionaire's kitchen about to accept a tart from the fridge?
Yeah.
And then she produces the tart, and I was like, Jesus Christ! And she was like, I know. Like, very impressed by it.
Did she kind of have hubris about her tart? Like, was she...
I always forget what hubris means.
Like, excessive, like, pride or...
Yeah, she was very proud of it.
Yeah.
Like... Really proud.
Really?
And I was like, amazing. Yeah, it looks fantastic. I was like, and creme patissier is like my favourite thing from like French bakery, whatever.
Sure, yeah.
So she sort of just hands it to me and was like, there you go now. And I was
she
like,
charge it?
No, she didn't. There was, no mention of money.
Really?
And like, I tried to ask her about the Kerry episode, but she was like, she's fucking daft.
Okay.
Just like she's daft. Rolled her eyes to heaven, like nothing to say, like as in... Which is sort of weird because they both seem to be comfortable coexisting in this thing.
Yeah.
But like, I really wanted to just be like, what is your brother saying to you? Like, what is the last contact that you have with you? How is this happening? Somebody please help me. Hilda, come back here with your red little mitts. This is carrying me to the car. Am I having a stroke? Like, is this post-stroke Megan? Does this whole house smell of toast? Is the left side of my body numb? Like, why can't I? It was just so surreal that I wanted to be Louis Theroux. But I wasn't just
stuttering.
I was just like, the thought, look, I went to France, like. Okay, guys, we're back. So, I get home with the tart, okay?
Yeah.
Firstly, maybe it's because I'm ignorant and I don't bake or anything like that. I was really impressed with it.
Okay.
Well, like, I thought it looked like a proper thing. I was expecting sort of like, like an apple tart that you get in a Spar or a Centra.
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to be like that, but with raspberry. I didn't think that this was going to be like a desserty style. Do you know what I mean?
But like, if she was charging 20 quid, there'd have to be like a bit of presentation about it.
Well, yeah, but then I brought it back and I showed Darren, and she was like, there is a lot of liquid on that. And I didn't realise, and I'm just, oh, God.
Oh, my
smell.
God.
How can cream curdle that quickly?
Stop. Don't.
There's like a pool. So there's lots of raspberry sauce on top. And then there's the patissiere cream. And then there's this, what I later learned is a flan base, which I find interesting because Kerry had told us that she uses rolled out pastry dough.
Yeah.
But then this is apparently a flan base. And what's the difference? Well, obviously one's pastry, one's flan. But I'm like, why is she mixing up the recipe just for me?
Oh.
Yeah, annoying, but...
Okay, so as I look at there, it looks quite spongy. Do you think the flan base was store-bought?
Oh, 100% store-bought. Oh, there's without a fact is that store-bought. You can see it. Like,
so what we're looking at here, and did she go into any details?
No, she didn't acknowledge any of this.
So as far as she was concerned, this was her tart.
But that's it's the South Dublin way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Girls go over to one of their mates' gaffs for a brunch and it's like, hostess with the mostess. And it's just a plate with like that Tesco variety pack of salami. This is about as continental as a fucking packet of Twinkies, Sarah. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God, she should open up her own bakery. And it's just a store-bought cake, but she sellotaped a few Maltesers on the end. What is this? Like, people are so over-the-top flattering.
They are.
Oh yeah, hostess with the mostess. It's just like 4 plates of meat that will go uneaten. 16 bowls of crisps. This is not lunch or brunch. She's glued a few fucking I don't know what on top of an I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
I'm with you.
Just absolute fucking slop. Anyway, so this is the cake or the tart.
The tart.
Put up on Instagram, everybody was outraged.
Really?
Yeah, completely outraged.
Why?
Well, they just it was actually very divisive. Some people came back saying that this is the nicest thing they've ever seen. Some people came back ridiculing it, saying that it was clearly store-bought. Some people said that the whole thing must have been store-bought. Other people said that the raspberries are fake. I can tell from looking at them, the raspberries are definitely not fake.
No, they're not.
Also, fake raspberries.
Those are fake.
Those are fake raspberries. Come on, So, Darren tasted it.
Okay. What was her thoughts?
You ever seen Matilda?
Yeah.
You know when Brucey's eating the chocolate cake? No. But
No.
You know at the very end when he's struggling.
Yeah.
That was like
Okay.
she was like she had no resemblance to neither Brucey nor the cake, but
Okay.
she wasn't happy eating it
All right.
She said it was nice, but then I was like, well, have another bite. And she was like, no.
Okay, so just maybe being polite, but not going to indulge.
I played around with it a little bit, but I haven't quite tasted it.
It looks like you've played around. Like it.
Well, yeah, I cut a bit off for Claire as well. So.
Okay.
However, in the midst of this last night, I receive another message from Jane.
Oh.
You ready for it?
Yes.
Great to see you earlier. Not even like a high mark.
Okay.
Very familiar.
Yeah. Very chill.
There's no chance one of them's in love with me, is there? The question on everyone's lips. Who's in love with Mark? Great to see you earlier. You were much taller than I expected. Everybody says that.
You get that all the time. It's so weird.
What, like, are they expecting Charlie Chaplin levels? He's not even that small.
Is that more the walk you're thinking of?
Yeah. He was actually a very difficult person.
Was he?
Really difficult. Sad. Sad, actually, the reality. There's a fabulous book called Him, written by an Irish writer, I think John Connolly, and it's about, Chaplin and what's your man's name? No, it wasn't about Chaplin, it was about the other two. Fuck. Laurel Hardy. Yeah. Laurel, sort of don't have enough knowledge from the book. I've forgotten 7 years ago. Anyway, great to, saw it in the airport.
This is a great book.
Saw it in the airport, thought, that's one that you should have in the old locker, Megan. Just don't read them. Anyway, great to see you earlier. You were much taller than I expected. Enjoy the tart. Let me know if you'd be interested in working on the tarts somewhere soon.
There it is.
Might be a creative way to let Kerry know where most people stand in relation to the rent arrears. What is she asking exactly, though?
She wants a collab.
But Darren's like, I said this there, she was like, does she think that it's going to be like Mark and Jane's tart fucking team?
Yeah, like the weekly roast, the bakery, I don't know.
The bakery boys.
There's a common ground there.
Maybe she's needing more than the old dough, am I right? No? She'd be needing help? No, I think... Well, there's no way that I'm working... Like, what?
So, okay, last time I'm going to ask you, but like, is there something... Is this like the greatest guerrilla marketing campaign ever?
You see, this is the thing. For me, it's like all of this is a distraction.
Yes.
Like, this is almost like a mastermind plan by Kerry. Like, distract her with the tarts because I owe 8.5 jizzos. 8.5 swidgos. Do you know what I mean? So Jane wants me to do some form of pop-up of baker. Would you be willing? Would anybody listening be willing? You see, this thing, I would almost like to get somebody on who knows they're talking about to taste the tarts because, like, Darren did say it was delicious.
Is there a world where we could get like a tart tasting at the live shows?
There is. There's also a world where we get Jane and Kerry on at the shows.
Oh, there'd be killings.
But would there be?
There has to be. There is no way that these two people like are actually civil with one another.
No, of course they're not. But I'm just amazed yet again. How are we sitting here on a Monday morning tasting dick flavoured tarts instead of just going, you owe me 8.5 jizzos, swidgos? It's all bananas. So I'm actually getting nervous, by the way.
I really don't see a world where I don't get sick.
So the context, by the way, is that Mark's stomach, or Michael's stomach, is more sensitive than Lena Dunham at a dinner party in 2021.
I've literally in the last 2 weeks have gotten new medication for my IBS.
Oh my god! So this,
and I have a crippling level of lactose intolerance.
So you're gone.
I really don't see a world where this is staying down.
Oh my god. Well, so you go first.
Logically, yeah.
It makes sense for you to go first. Oh fuck. Okay, get over here. Oh no, wait. No, you stay there. Okay.
You pass it to me.
Okay, dear listener, 1 second.
Oh, okay.
I am using a fork to cut the tart here. Okay, there's one word that I'm going to use here.
Right.
Congealed.
Oh.
There's a layer of what can only be described as Mediterranean pensioners' foot skin.
No.
You know the skin. You know when you're on holidays and you see one of those like Italian 87-year-olds and you're like, how are you alive? You've been guzzling Vatto olive oil for breakfast, lunch, dinner every day and you are literally, your skin is leather.
Yeah.
There's like a leathery red raspberry cloak of sadness upon the despairing creme patissiere. There are about 24 raspberries. Okay, look, I'm just going to cut some here for Mick.
How much has this deteriorated since you've gotten it? Because honestly, God. Now it looks horrific. Oh, even though it's
my throat's going. It's very soggy. It's very soggy. Oh fuck! It's like porridge. Hold on. Okay, do you have a bin if you need to?
Yeah, there's one right here.
Oh fuck! Okay, Michael, there you go. You take that.
I'm really nervous. You throw that forward.
Michael's very nervous here. This is the live tasting of Jane's tarts. You are very welcome to the weekly roast. Next week, normal business will resume.
Please,
This is the finale.
Back to Willy Bums.
Back to regular derangement levels of absurdity. This is the moment, hold on. This is the moment Mystery Mick is tasting Jane's tarts. Jane, Kerry, Nadal.
Nadal. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up, let's go. Soggy bottoms up. Okay.
I've gone for a bit with not too much cream.
He genuinely looks pale. Oh my god. Is that real?
Yeah, for real. It's not even the cream.
Oh, oh my god!
Wait. I'm glad.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! This is a first in the roast. This is a Jet 2 holiday. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, one man down.
Oh, you're up next, baby.
One man down. Okay, let's keep this going.
I'm not.
Oh fuck!
Oh my god! It's not even.
Okay,
It's not.
hold on.
It's actually not very nice. It's not nice.
It's not nice. Is it not?
No.
Okay, get a video. Get a
not the
video.
cream, hang on.
Ready? So
No.
Kerry, our famous Kerry called this. Oh God, relax. Beetroot and dick.
That's
Now,
accurate.
if there's one thing you know about me is that I've never tasted beetroot. So hold on a second here. Let me go. Oh fuck, this is a big spoon. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's not.
You must be out of your mind. That's delicious.
Oh god, it's not, Mark.
Oh wait, the cream. No, wait there.
I'm crying.
That, lads. Hold on a second.
No.
No. Credit where it's due, Jane. I don't know if she's due. Yep.
No.
That is
I'm gonna get sick again. Oh my god.
Oh, right there. There's a bit of a dairy aftertaste.
Yeah. Don't say that. Jesus, don't
Sort
say
of
that.
curdling dairy yogurty.
No, shut the fuck up, Mark. Oh my god.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
That was worse than the waxing.
That actually wasn't. I'll be honest, guys. I'm giving that a 7 out of 10. If that was cold, I feel like the creme pâtissier hadn't set. Definitely hadn't set.
I'll tell you what it is for me. The taste actually isn't that bad. It's the sogginess. It's the consistency of it.
Yeah, the consistency of it is, guys, if you were to get a slice of Brennan's and drag it through a bath of sodden dishwater for a fortnight and then leave it on a radiator.
I feel really unwell.
It's like sucking a waterlogged sock that's been discarded from a kayak. It is... The texture is not great. Null point for the texture. There's definitely too much syrup, the raspberry, the fraise. There's definitely too much syrup on top.
Yeah.
The raspberries are real. The base is definitely fake, so that's gross. That needs to go. The custardy thing... Oh, fuck, it's repeating on me. Custardy thing is fine. It's quite vanilla-y.
If you got that within an hour of it being made, it could be okay. It's the fact that it's set into like that bread.
But she still is owed $8,000. None of this is relevant. This is insanity. We are through the looking glass. Damn, for fuck's sake. Okay, guys. Michael has re-entered the studio after taking a big bag of sick down to the green bin. Should have used the brown bin for that one, mate. So, very bad for the environment.
Sorry, guys.
Nevertheless, it actually reminds me of one of my bosses in the BBC. He said the worst moment of his adult life was he broke up with a long-term partner. They were together for like 6 years. And he wanted to just like radically change his life afterwards.
Right.
So he thought he had to move out of the apartment that they were sharing. So he thought he'd live in a houseboat.
Oh, God.
In Hackney. It's sort of one of those things that when you're in London, it looks really ideal.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'd love that. I'm really quirky and stuff. And then you look at the realities of it. He said the realities of it was he was there for about 6 weeks. The night he got really bad food poisoning and he was vomiting and shitting into a Tesco bag for life because the toilet didn't work, and then having to carry it out the next morning, like climbing over the rats at eye level to... Oh God.
Jesus
Sorry, that
Christ.
custard's repeating on me, Jay. Oh. Okay, anyway. Less of the bag for life stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway. Here we are, guys. This is it. We've sort of, I feel like we've reached the end of the line, rather.
I very much agree.
This is one of those moments where I'd love to have something penned in advance, something philosophical, a couple of choice musings around the futility of familial arguments, and life is so very short that we must cling on to our loved ones. I'm losing the power of speech. I don't know where to leave it. Do I pursue this with Jane? I don't think so.
No. I think you have given everyone a chance to state their case. As you sit here now, where do you think we're at with,
The one sentence that comes to mind is more money than sense.
Yes.
This is not a regular context.
No.
These are not people who are bound by the normal financial constraints that other people experience, the vast majority experience. I suspect that the overall figure of 8.5 grand probably doesn't mean much to either of them.
Yeah.
I would say there's maybe more to Kerry's backstory that we haven't been told.
Okay.
I honestly think that they potentially, I don't know, like they're very different people. And I'd be like, they should never be friends. But actually, as this is all unfolded, I'm like, they're more similar than we once thought. Maybe that's the message. Maybe the message is, when you look at it, are we even that different at all? Maybe, just maybe, when you put on your boxers this morning, or your socks, or your underwear, maybe you should think, add to it here just because I'm drowning. So.
I'm so sorry.
Good stuff. That's my thoughts. What do you think?
I think there's a lot of ego at play here. I do agree with you. I think.
Do I release the yoga details? Yes or no?
No, absolutely not. And for a lot of reasons. Because, firstly, if they are trying this mad guerrilla marketing, no, not giving them.
Yeah, not free marketing.
But I also do think the vitriol that Kerry would face if your followers got access to the page. I'm sure a few people have gotten through, and maybe that's why she's unfollowed you. Maybe she wants to put distance in place.
No, because I don't know. She seemed to be so...
There is no way that her profile being shared publicly would
benefit anybody.
Her.
No, certainly not her, because there was a lot of vitriol.
That's what I mean.
And even if it's deserved, nobody needs that.
No, nobody needs that smoke. I think I think ego is at the core of all of this.
I agree.
If Kerry didn't slag Jane's tarts back in the day, I don't think she'd be upset over the money.
Yeah, I'd say you're probably right.
I think there's they probably live in a frivolous way where there's money being passed back and forth, and it's just at such a scale that we don't understand that when the line was drawn when the tarts were slagged.
It all comes back to ego, doesn't it?
It is, honestly.
There you have it, folks. I might just add before I leave you, we've released a couple of extra production tickets to Galway. The last show of the year next week. Next Friday night, the 26th in the Black Box. If you want to see us, come along. Aside from that, let me know your thoughts on Instagram at Megan Mark. Follow my beloved sidekick, closest friend and confidant, Mystery Mick, sitting here to my left, on Instagram at Michael O'Malley. I'd love to get him up over 5,000 followers in the next few weeks.
Thank you.
So give him a follow if you could. Sort of me first, really. Just focus on in the list of priorities. Okay, follow me. Continue to enhance my career and social standing in this crazy circus we call media. Anything else?
I just cannot wait to get back to normal scheduled programming.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Good luck. On y va.
Mark Megan's Weekly Roast. Proudly supported by Cialis for Men. Are you one of nearly 3 in 10 men experiencing erectile dysfunction? Why not have a quick, discreet chat with your pharmacist about Cialis for Men 10mg film-coated tablets, which contains tadalafil. Now available without prescription in pharmacies nationwide. Find out more at cialisformen.ie. To be taken at least 30 minutes prior to anticipated sexual activity. Always read the label.
GoLoud. Sounds better with us.